Okay, Craig, here's some common things that might go wrong that I can maybe try to warn you about. The first thing is if you turn on the switch here and you don't get power, the lights don't come on. The first thing I would check would be to see if one of my connections came loose. Check the switch itself. If that is okay and you've got the machine plugged in, then I would look at the 3 fuses and test those. These are the only fuses in the machine. That, I believe, would take care of any problem that you might have as far as the power not coming on. The second most common thing is that you hit a jackpot and it doesn't pay out, or it pays out an amount that's not right. And what's happening with that is that when this bar is actuating, and what I would ask you to do is, if you were having that problem, first thing I would say is, open the machine up, play it till you hit a jackpot, and see if this is making a rotation. If it is making a rotation and it's not paying out, it's because these little things have gotten dirty and need to be cleaned. And underneath, I don't know if I can get a picture, underneath you need to clean those contact points, okay? Now, if you're hitting a jackpot and this is not actuating and it's just staying still, then the problem is back over here on your timer wheel. And you see these 2 rivets here? These are the ones that tell the payout actuator to make its rotation. So I would clean these. In fact, you regularly want to clean all of these. And I would just take a Q-tip with some rubbing alcohol and just rub them. That's all you need to do. You don't want to put any oil. Oil or lubricant will actually block the electrical transmission. So you got to be careful about that. So that would be a common problem. The third, if you were still not getting a payout on the jackpot, I would make sure that your chute or your tower is full of nickels. I know that sounds simple, but believe me, it can happen. And that should take care of that problem. The number one problem with these machines really is something is not making a contact. And I think 90% of them can be solved with just doing some routine cleaning. Don't pull on any wires, don't do anything crazy, but just some cleaning with a Q-tip and making sure that your little relays and things are actually making contact will solve most of your problems. But this is a good machine. I've played it a lot. I think it's solid. I don't think you're going to have any problems. I always get, these machines always need a little maintenance. So I think with things I've shown you, you should be comfortable. Now, when you do that, when you do the cleaning, when you do all that, make sure the machine's unplugged. I don't want you to get electrocuted. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks.